Up next, there's a notable exception to where Disney will be locating its streaming service.
Loaning useful information each weekday. The WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
We're learning more about where the new Disney streaming service will be available. Let's get the latest from Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group. And Tim, what exactly is Disney Plus going to offer us?
Hi, Jennifer. The Disney Plus app was announced a number of months ago and will hit the United States and a few other markets in early November. I think it's November the 12th, as a matter of fact. And it is literally the amalgam of the best of the Disney studios, inclusive of the Fox Studios content and Star Wars and Muppets and you name sort of Pixar, you name all the great stuff that Disney wants to bring to the table. And that app comes to market with a number of different platforms. But interestingly, one of the platforms that they did not announce that it will, i.e. not be available on, is on the Amazon Fire platform. But yet it will be available just about everywhere else. Some
may ask, what? Not Amazon? I mean, that must be a surprise to some.
Yeah, I think it comes down to economics and strategy. So while it will, the Disney Plus app, as well as, by the way, Disney's sister apps, ESPN Plus and Hulu, are going to be available on places like Roku and on the Google Chromecast, various Android devices and mobile devices, Xboxes and PlayStations. I believe they're not on Amazon because Amazon likes to have programmers available on the Amazon platform for purchase that Amazon would share revenue in any subscriptions generated. I think what Disney wants to do is be able to allow the app to exist and allow people to subscribe to that app directly without any intermediary, and that is not currently in Amazon's business model when it comes to app-driven TV channels.
How will Disney's move impact Netflix?
Well, a gigantic question that I believe should come out in favor of the consumer, in that Disney Plus, in addition to the two other apps that Disney brings to the table, ESPN Plus and Hulu, which they now own 100% of. You package those three apps together. Perhaps maybe you add in a Netflix and maybe an over-the-air antenna, and that may be all that most consumers may want and be satisfied with to watch television going forward. But it is going to be a substantially strong offering that will either counter what Netflix offers or supremely complement it.
Tim, with Disney expanding their role here, are they pulling back on some other sort of media that isn't working for them?
So, that's another sort of magical question that nobody sort of has the full answer to. I would call it a general balancing act because Disney obviously sells through to lots of cable networks and TV stations and networks. They've got a lot of programming to sell that they don't necessarily want to just put just on their own service. But I think they're going to try to balance that as best as they can. But they've got to have a direct-to-consumer service, at least on the table, and that's what this is all about for now.
Tim Hanlon, the founder and CEO of the Vertere Group in Chicago, thank you for joining us.